Hey, this is Jay, the Camps Explorer, and it's been a while. I figured I'd do a little update with you guys and a little dab with me. We'll do the dab in just a few minutes, or I'll go on start with a dab, might as well, we always do. Yeah, I got a little recycle setup in there. We've already smoked everything from the cannabis cup, so. And then I'm using my mouthpiece we got at the cannabis cup. I love this thing. Makes it so much easier to lean sideways and watch your flame on the side of the nail. So, cheers everyone. It's good recycle. It has all of our strains we got at the cup. But before we went to the cup, we we got our genetics cloned. So I got in the veg tent and did a whole trim job in there and did a bunch of clone taking. So we have about 6 clones of each in there. The ACDC, the 1-to-1 Harle-Tsu, the 2-to-1 Harle-Tsu, and the 4-to-1 Harle-Tsu. And then also Ouroboros number 2 we cloned. We had a little mother in there still. And then I've got to get back in the veg tent and trim up all those under leaves and all the crap leaves and all that junk that's just hanging around in there. Because we're probably going to get them ready and put a flower cycle into them. Or we might chop them down. It just depends how healthy they are after I get them prepped for flower. If I think they should go on and do it. If not, we'll break that down and set up that system in the big 8x8 and start a big grow in there. So that's our eventual plan. During that, we also popped a bunch more Harle-Tsu seeds. You guys probably heard about that in the other updates, but that's all. They've been popping, and they're in the 10-pot system in the 5x5 tent now. We also have a couple Blue Dream in there, or I'm sorry, Ostara Blue Dreams in there. We have that for another medical patient out here in California that's going to be able to use those after we get done flowering them. So they're in dirt though, and we get to play with those. I can't wait. Let's see, that's about everything on the 5x5. Oh, wait. Okay, there is one change from my 5x5 update. I switched my big 800-watt LED from my 8x8 tent, the advanced diamond LED, and put it in the 5x5 tent. Since that one has more blues than the intense reds like the platinum LEDs do, I put it in the 5x5 so it can give all those blues, more intense blues, or just the brighter blues, or more blues, wherever the hell the difference is of them. Anyways, on top of the vegging plants so they can really grow fast and strong until I can get pure veg lights from platinum LEDs, in the next, few months hopefully. Let's see. And then I have the big 800-watt platinum LED, the P1200 in there flowering, the 3 5-gallon buckets. There's the cheese, blurp, and strawberry purple Urkel, and boy, they're getting big. And if you guys have been watching the videos, you've seen the last update. They're starting to get real big. I trimmed them all the way down to just little nubs everywhere. All the big fan leaves I took off, and it is literally just focusing on those buds. Those buds are getting super big. I had a little bit of light bleaching. Mark actually came over and he pointed out where there was light bleaching happening, and good he did, because right when they started growing during that 30 to 40 day period, or just broke 40, they started getting a lot of light bleaching. Because right after he said that, I raised them, good, I don't even know, maybe at least 5 inches, 4 inches. I mean, it's almost maxed out in the tent now. And it started really getting light bleaching so before I got it all the way up to the top. So I don't know what that's about. It's just maybe I think it was the blurp. I think it was the blurp and the cheese. Maybe a few on the cheese and then blurp. They are really sensitive to those intense LEDs, so hopefully they'll clear up. Let's see, before Mark visited, we went to the Cannabis Cup this last weekend. Yeah, we had a blast. We hung out at the Platinum LED booth, as you can see. Yeah, had a blast there. We were able to, medicate with a bunch of people there, and met Joe, of course. We had a blast meeting Joe. Mark had a blast meeting Curso too. He was badass. I mean, it was just all around fun. I mean, compared to the LA one we went to, it just doesn't even compare. They had like 100 booths compared to 5 booths, that LA had, like just that was the comparison, just barely any boost. So yeah, we walked around there the first day. It was a little rainy, so it made it perfect actually because it cooled you off. The second day it was so bright and sunny we couldn't even chill in the booth too long because that sun was just right on you. So, but we left kind of early the second day. We were so pooped from the day before, and we mostly came the second day to check out the rest of the booths we didn't see, hang out with, of course, the Platinum crew, and we wanted to get a clone I seen there the day before. I seen on the thing it said 20% CBD and something THC. They didn't have a printout of the test, so that's something I'm going to be doing soon. But there is a Valentine's X clone, and I looked that up, and that's named after Saint Valentine. Isn't it Saint Valentine? Yeah, Saint Valentine's, and that's I'm going blank.
The saint for epilepsy.
For epilepsy, yeah, exactly. And it's one of the highest, it is the highest, I think I read online, known ratio CBD plant out there. It's 25-1 it could be. And the guy I got it from at the booth said, yeah, he got it from this private stock of this grower up in the mountains up north that has the Valentine's X. So if it's his prized, you know, he gave about, I think he said 20 of them to bring to the cup. And luckily I got one of the last, you know, there was only like 4 left there. So I got one of them, and I'm going to have it sent off. I have one more test left, so I'm going to send that one off after I take some clones and get them going and verify. Hopefully we'll have 25-1 ratio or 20 or anything. Anything bigger than the ones we have is cool. So, and then we have the new ones popping like I said earlier. So I'm going to be looking for those thick stem Harle-Tsus, because at least that was what the phenotype did this time when I had a 4-to-1 high CBD ratio. It had thick stem all the way till flower. And then finally at flower, the other phenotypes catched up a little bit, but I mean it made it hard to kind of point out unless you were watching closely, but you can still tell that they're thicker stems than the 1-to-1 or the high THC one, the 2-to-1. But yeah, we got a new clone in the 5x5, so you guys will see that in the next pre-flower update, and that's probably going to be any day now. I probably need to do it. We're so worn out from the cup, and then after the cup, Mark and his wife and brother was able to come visit, check out the grow, and he was, you know, he enjoyed seeing that, and that's when he was able to point out the bleaching that was starting to come out that pretty much happened overnight. I mean, it was only a few days that it was that bad, and then it just started progressing. So I yanked those things up way high, so hopefully that slowed them down. They'll recover. With light bleaching, as long as you have enough time for them to recover, like build new growth, it starts greening back up, it seems, a little bit, so it doesn't really affect it badly. Yeah, after Mark visited, we have Angie's parents are visiting now, so we've been able to have lunch with them a couple times. We're going to have Valentine's dinner with them, have some nice steaks and whatnot, so it's going to be a great Valentine's this year. I guess the only thing left is, I'll just leave that out to later. It's been a crazy 5 years, let's say, and I need to do a little history with Jay, or whatever you want to call it, and let you guys know what's going on with that. So my mom's on my mind, so I'll say that anyways. So hopefully that's going to continue getting better, not worse. So, but that's about it, though. I mean, I think that I can't think of any other updates. Can you, Angie?
Nope.
Nope. I think that covers everything. So I had a blast updating with you guys and dabbing. So we'll see you next time. And as always, have some happy growing out there.